So let me give you some predictions. I know you guys love predictions. People love to ask me, where is this going to end up in 2024 or 2025? How high do you think this is going to go, right? Like, do you think it hit this number or that number and everything? A lot of you guys are ETH guys, okay? You believe in Vitalik. You want to know where ETH is going to head. ETH has been underperforming versus Bitcoin, especially like today. We got 3,600 Bitcoin. Its previous high was 4,800. Still a ways off, right? But seeing how Bitcoin is already near all-time high, how come Ethereum isn't near all-time high? Well, because Ethereum has a lot of competitors now, and it still hasn't solved scaling. But that doesn't mean it can't go higher. It will. So in my opinion, Ethereum still has ways to go. They're coming out the new upgrade soon, the Denkun upgrade, which will help its layer 2s get more efficient and faster and cheaper. That could help it. And of course, when FOMO comes back and we're in parabolic season, NFTs will get hot again, and the memes on ETH will get hot again. And you know what? ETH will go higher. So in my opinion, I think ETH could end up anywhere from about 12,000 to 15,000 this cycle. Okay. I don't know if it's by the end of 2024, but I would say by the end of this cycle, we could easily see Ethereum be around 12,000 to 15,000. Is Solana. I love Solana. They are growing by leaps and bounds. Their metrics are awesome. Number of users, volume, TVL, just continue to go up and up and up each and every day. And right now, if you're into memes, you know all the hottest memes are on Solana. They had a couple crazy airdrop projects that have been super successful, like Jupiter and Jitto. And there will be more airdrops too. And their phones are selling out like crazy because of the airdrops. Saga 1 sold out. Saga 2, you got to wait years for it, right? Very bullish on Solana. I think they can hit about $1,000 by the end of this year. And who knows, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 by the end of this cycle, by the end of 2025. I think that's realistic. I think that's very realistic. Next up, let's talk about Arbitrum, one of the bigger L2s for Ethereum. Okay, now they started their new direction, which is to come out with other chains like L3s, right? Zai is the very first L3 on top of Arbitrum, but ultimately Arbitrum is meant to scale Ethereum, and they have a huge community. They have a lot of TVL, the biggest for any L2 out there. And I don't think that's going to stop. And they will probably get upgraded by the Denkun upgrade in a significant way, which will help them get even stronger, right? So I think Arbitrum is going to do very well this cycle. And it's not just them. There's a lot of other layer 2s out there. A lot of layer 2s out there. But I could see Arbitrum doing at least a 10x this cycle. But honestly, a lot more than that. I think they could do a 10x just in 2024 alone, which will put them around $20 by the end of 2024. And then go possibly do a 2 or 3x in 2025, which will put them at what? $400? Avalanche. Avalanche is another L1. Really focused on games. They're not exclusive to games. They're also working with enterprises. They want to onboard enterprises and help them create subnets, but they also help games and gaming chains to create subnets as well, right? And they're upgrading too. I forgot what their upgrade is called. They're going to upgrade themselves and make themselves a whole lot faster as well, right? So I think Avalanche is going to do very well this cycle. I think from $42 going up to possibly $300, $350, $400 by the end of 2024. Pretty easy the way we're moving right now. And then end in 2025 doing another 2-3x more. So that would put them what, $800 territory, $900 territory by the end of 2025. Is Chainlink. Chainlink, the biggest oracle in this space. You can't imagine how many DeFi projects or chains in general that depend on Chainlink. And now they have more. They're even better. they have more reason they have more reason to like that because they introduced CCIP, which is basically a bridging interoperability layer, right? You got real world companies utilizing Chainlink, you got decentralized projects utilizing Chainlinks, you got everyone using Chainlink, okay? And they are by far the biggest oracle out there. Chainlink is absolutely huge, but again, like the many others I've mentioned, Chainlink could easily hit 200 by the end of this year and possibly hit 400, 500 by the end of this cycle. Beam, also a standout project, really made a name for themselves last year and this year, focused on games. Some of the biggest AAA games that you have heard of that's in this space is on top of Beam. They are their own subnet within Avalanche, but their games are also subnets within Avalanche. And they have been doing absolutely fantastic and forming a lot of meaningful partnerships with other big chains like Immutable and Polygon. And of course, Avalanche. So I think they're going to do very well. They're smaller out of the group I mentioned, around 2 billion market cap. I mean, they could easily do a 15, 20x this year. I think that's really possible. And by the end of this cycle, they could be an absolute beast of a chain. Fetch.ai, which is around the same market cap, they have probably one of the greatest, they're probably one of the greatest performers of this cycle so far. They have broken through their previous high and continue to go higher. And that's because AI is so darn popular, so hot, and they are in that space, right? They are L1, but they have these AI agent that's supposed to be very, 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 very intelligent. That's supposed to make things a lot better, right? And if AI continues to blow up, just look at NVIDIA, look at how hot they are. All the crypto projects that's related to AI will follow. So I think Fetch could do very well this cycle. And it's not just them, but there's like, Singularity and others that's in this space. I think they're going to do very well. So again, 10, 15, 20x, no problem. No problem. Could they end up being like $35 by the end of this year? Yeah, I think that can happen. Doge, the oldest meme, the biggest meme, okay, with a market cap of 27.8 billion with a B, still up 24% today because people know they have that brand recognition. People are like, what should I buy? I remember Dogecoin. Let's go buy Doge, right? 24% today. That's amazing. They are waking up. Another one is Sheeb. Sheeb is just absolute craziness. Up 89% today. They were up like 100% today. I made an absolute killing with leveraging Sheeb today. But they are up to 25 billion, okay? 25 billion. Look at Doge, 27, 25. I did make this prediction before. I haven't said it recently, but I did say I think Sheeb is going to flip Doge. And it looks like that may be happening soon. They're only like 2 billion away. That's actually crazy. I didn't even realize how big Sheeb got. Okay, that may happen. Sheeb does have a lot of utility. They have a layer 2. They have their own DEX. They have their own NFT. They're going to have their metaverse game soon. Okay, so Sheeb, absolutely crazy. Bonk had a really good day, up 21%. Why did they have a good day? Because the other memes are pumping, and quite frankly, because Bonk is on Coinbase. Being on Coinbase has a huge advantage. Like people that want to FOMO and Pepe, they can't do it because it's not on Coinbase, right? So Coinbase, the Coinbase effect is real. You're going to see a lot of things exclusively on Coinbase that will be pumping, and then you don't see others pump because of that reason. You still have Pepe that did really good despite not being on Coinbase. But imagine if they were, right? They also went up 21% today. These are the biggest memes that we have, and they are absolutely killing it.